much revolves around business, business corporations, business deals, and business transactions. And if you're successful in the business world, then you're pretty much set for life. Who better to represent success in the business world than Bill Gates himself? He's credited for creating lots of technology that's going to be used for decades on. He's pretty much the kingpin of like the ever-growing technology industry. So when many people buy technology, they don't really know who created it or where it's from. And this is why it's important for people to know who Bill Gates is, because he's most likely created the tech that you're using. So Bill Gates has made a really big impact on this world, and my international business major has inspired me to research Bill Gates and how he found success. So from this, I researched his story, his upbringing, and the impact that he's made to this world in order to formulate this speech. Bill Gates is one of the most successful international businessmen, if not the most successful international business men to exist, because of his upbringing, his hard work ethic, and his achievements. So first, I'm going to talk about his upbringing, and then I'm going to talk about his college life and how his company was started, and then last, I'll be talking about the achievements he's made and like the accomplishments that he's made for our society. So after introducing Bill Gates, I'll talk about his early life. So before fame, he had kind of a normal upbringing. He lived kind of a privileged life. He was born into an upper middle class family. Both his parents were really, really supportive of him, and he had two sisters, which also they loved him to death. His entire family pretty much pushed him to strive for excellence always, and this created a really, really strong and supportive foundation for him to go off of. So he decided to attend college, and he went to Harvard University, one of the most prestigious colleges, if not the most. There he met his best friend and future business partner, Paul Allen. After 2 years, they decided to take a huge risk and drop out of Harvard to pursue their company that they created, which was Microsoft. So after reliving his past, and I will now discuss his technological advancements and the inventions that he made in the company with Paul Allen. So the company launched their first brand and their first product in 1975, according to Computer Hope. Their first software was called BASIC, and it was pretty much used on all of the computers back then, and the most popular computer was called the Altair. It was like the old, like, chunky computers, like that. Their first launch was not successful at all. It wasn't popular. It didn't gain any significant income for them, but Bill Gates continued to persevere and keep working, and eventually he and Paul Allen earned $2.5 million in assets for their company. And this was just the beginning for them. So after this financial success, Bill Gates kind of named himself the owner of Microsoft. And after he became the head of the company, he cranked out an insane amount of effort. And he gained lots of employees, deals, and he became really, really rich. So after talking about his build-up and summarizing how Bill Gates kind of found fame, I'm going to talk about his impact and how he's kind of given back to our society with his money. He and his wife decided to create a foundation, and it's called the Bill Gates and Melinda Gates Foundation. It gained so much support that according to their own website, the Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation.org, they have gained over $50 million in assets already, and this was a statistic from a few years ago, so it just keeps getting richer. The money used in this foundation is used to help all people live a healthy and productive lifestyle, but most of the money goes to developing countries or third world countries that really need it, and there they use it to improve the community's health, overall health, and also gives lots of people in this third world country the chance to dig themselves out of poverty and out of extreme hunger. So not only has Bill Gates created this foundation, this was very recent, it was in the past few years, he's also donated over $4.78 billion to various charities. that he really believes in. So after reviewing Bill Gates' contributions to society, I'm going to begin to wrap this speech up. I first talked about Bill's supportive upbringing and education, then I talked about how his company got started, and then I talked about his success and how he's contributed to our society. So he's the most successful international businessman because of his supportive childhood, his tremendous effort in the community, and his generosity. So I'll leave you with this quote. It's kind of harsh, but I'll leave you with this quote. And it's inspirational too. If you are born poor, it's not your mistake, but if you die poor, it is your mistake.